I don't know if you'll be able to hear me, but a little piece of history here. This is the 4020 that used to be on my farm. This is the family 4020, my grandpa's 4020. It broke while it was on my farm. There may be a question of who broke it. Maybe I broke it, maybe I didn't break it. I don't really want to get too deep into that. Hey there, beginning farmer friends. We're back at the same place where we were actually. If you watched yesterday's video, this is the same day, let me just tell you that. But we are plowing now. There's just so much going on here. We spent some time early this afternoon picking and shelling and all of that good stuff, but there's just a ton of awesome tractors here, and now we've got the plows out, so I wanted to spend some time doing a little plowing. I want to share some of the tractors with you, so we're gonna go do that right now. It is just absolutely awesome. My cousins on the John Deere 830. I had a video a little bit earlier. I'll put a link up where we were starting that 830. That's a diesel 830 with a pony motor. The last really of the Johnny Poppers. So a big one for sure. The next tractor after that 830 would have been the 4010, which is what we have on the farm right now. I've got to be completely honest, I love old tractors, and so being around tractors like this Minneapolis Moline UB Special kind of connects me to my family history. My grandpa was a Minneapolis Moline dealer, my uncle is a Minneapolis Moline collector, my cousin's a Minneapolis Moline collector, I've got a Minneapolis Moline on my farm. My dad had Minneapolis Molines when I was a kid. I just love being around this old equipment. I kind of want to show you some of it that's out here today because there's a lot of cool things on this farm today. I am by no means a tractor expert, but I thought I would show you some of the tractors that were here today. Not all of them were used for picking. In fact, a bunch of these are just here because people love to look at tractors. This right here is a John Deere GP, old 2-cylinder John Deere tractor, really cool. We've got a Case, not a Case IH, not an International Harvester, not a Farmall, not a McCormick, a Case LA, Case Orange. Got a John Deere D here, John Deere Model D. This is probably one of John Deere's most iconic 2-cylinder tractors. I don't know, maybe the Model A is the most iconic 2-cylinder tractor. I don't know, there's a lot of iconic 2-cylinder tractors. Farmall, McCormick Deering Farmall F30. I think that's my cousin's tractor, I'm not 100% sure. Right here we've got a John Deere Model A. This is on style. Last year my 9-year-old son did a report on John Deere tractors and their history, and we know this one is an on-styled John Deere tractor. 2-cylinder, of course. As we slide down here, this is a Farmall 300. This one's kind of cool right here. This is a Farmall M, but if you look real close here, it says MD. This is a M diesel, and the Farmall M was probably one of their more popular, iconic tractors. There's another Farmall McCormick Deering hooked up to a threshing machine. This is an F20. As we go across the driveway here, this is pretty sweet. This is a John Deere 45 combine. I'm just gonna hop up there. This cab is basic and small compared to a John Deere cab now. They just released the X9 series, and those have refrigerators in them. There's hardly room for a cooler in here. You've got a few controls down here, some levers, and your gear shifter. You've got a hydraulic lever here, got a radio up here, a light, and some vents right here, a couple of levers right here, some brakes, and that's about it. There is not a lot of bells and whistles in this John Deere 45 combine, but really cool to see. As we walk down the line here, we got a couple Minneapolis Molines. We got a U here. This is kind of a cool tractor. At some point, Minneapolis Moline bought the Avery Tractor Company, and so this is branded Minneapolis Moline and Avery. It's the Avery V. It's got the medallion on the front here that it's Avery Model V. It's just a little cultivating tractor, garden tractor. It's got some big wheel weights on it. You could have a mounted implement underneath, and then you could just drive and see what you were driving over or through or cultivating. A Minneapolis Moline combine. I don't know what model this is, but really cool. It's got the grain table on it, separator, and all that stuff like a modern combine has. And then the grain tank right there, that little tiny round grain tank. This is the family 4020 that we're not going to talk about. That's my cousin's 4020. Here we've got a GB propane, right?
No.
What is this? Oh, this is a U propane.
A U standard propane.
Oh. Right here, we've got my uncle leaning and holding up a U standard propane. If he wasn't here right now,
it's holding me up.
It would roll away. It's holding him up. If it wasn't here right now, he would roll away.
That's true.
And we are not even close to done yet. Here is a Minneapolis Moline C. Back here, John Deere 4320 with a 158 loader on it. I think that's my cousin's tractor. Here we've got a Minneapolis Moline GB. That's a good tractor. The tractor that my uncle used today picking with the Minneapolis Moline picker is this G1000. That's kind of a newer, bigger tractor. Right back here on the plow here is a Minneapolis Moline UB Special. We're not done yet though. Let's keep going. Coming into view behind me here is a John Deere 4630. Same era as my 4430, just more horsepower. Substantially more horsepower, I think, actually. This is a beautiful sunset in Iowa. Continuing on with our tour though, John Deere 4240, John Deere A. This is an International McCormick right here. I don't know anything about that tractor. It looks really nice though. John Deere B style, not on style. Check this out. This is a 4430. It appears to be a little nicer than my 4430. It also appears to be running, so it has that going for it. Continuing on in the John Deere world, here is a John Deere A, another John Deere D, and a John Deere B that looks like it's getting a little restoration done on it. If you followed the channel for a while, you've seen this one before. This is my cousin's John Deere 4440. I really like that tractor. It's a very cool tractor. So this kind of was a family day today. Not only was my cousin here and my uncle here, but the kids and my wife came along too. Some of the kids went home, but I've got the boys with me and I thought it'd be fun to ask them what their favorite tractor is here today. First, Jonathan, I think we're standing in front of what you picked out as your favorite tractor for today, which is the John Deere. Why do you like it?
Because it's cool and it has a John Deere corn picker.
Ah, that's right. Come back here. This is a John Deere B. We talked about it, and it's got a John Deere 1-row 18 corn picker behind it. As you can see, my son here, he likes the John Deere. My oldest son here, you've seen him before. He's the one that does the blacksmithing. This is his favorite tractor here. You can tell from his hat, he likes these tractors. Which one is this?
It's a UB Special narrow front.
This is my cousin's tractor here. Finally, I got my son Isaac here, and this is what he picked out for his favorite tractor for the day. It's not even a tractor. This is a Minneapolis Moline SP Combine. It's pretty awesome. What do you like about it?
It's old.
It's old. It is definitely old. Check this out. Come over here. This is the grain tank. That is all the bigger the grain tank was when this combine was made. But the SP stands for self-propelled, so very cool, Isaac. Minneapolis Moline SP. Now the kids asked me what my favorite tractor was here today. Let me think about that for a second. I will pick today this Minneapolis Moline UB. It's not the special, but it is a pretty cool tractor, so I'm gonna say that's my favorite tractor that's here today. Although there's some pretty cool 4020s up here that I like, and I do like that 4010 that I have right now, and so having a 4020, that would be pretty cool. Or that 4320 that's up here. I can find myself liking the 4320, so there's that John Deere 45 combine. That's pretty cool, and I mean, who wouldn't want a John Deere Model D? There's so many choices for great tractors here today. Thank you all for coming along with me today. I hope you enjoyed a tractor tour. I know that the last two videos, today and yesterday's video, they are not the normal videos. It's not me talking about concrete or pigs or chickens or farmer's market or anything like that, but it is one of the other things that I like. So if you enjoyed this video or you enjoy the other videos, please subscribe, like, thumbs up, all of that good stuff. I hope you're having a great day. It is beautiful here in Iowa today, but I think the seasons are about to change. Like the snow word is coming up soon.